Steve, you got to teach him how to do this.
We're in action now.
Hey, it's day 4, Bobby, of the U.S. Bar Table Championship. This is 9-ball. 2 really good players. Roberto Superman Gomez from the Philippines and Shane McMinn out of Memphis, Tennessee.
We got a Memphis boy playing. Him and I might be related somewhere down the line.
You probably are. Hey, I'll tell you what, he is one of the premier bar table players in the country. I know that. Shane's won a lot of tournaments around the Midwest.
Jay, I don't want you talking anymore about no bologna sandwiches either, because
we got in trouble for that.
We got in trouble, and I just can't stand it.
Can I talk about filet of fish?
There you go.
Okay. Watch this soft break. See that? That's the break they use. That's
and
the break.
Everything's hanging. Yeah. He's shooting the one, and it's a hanger.
There goes Mr. Billy Thorpe. Huh?
Billy Thorpe. Glad they got to see him play. I like his game.
He's going to go far, that kid.
Yep.
He's got some speed.
Yeah,
Roberto Gomez, meanwhile, I'll tell you an interesting thing, Bobby. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. There are no 7-foot tables in the Philippines.
I know you said that yesterday.
It's all 9-footers.
That's crazy. You would think that, that's really strange.
It's just never taken hold over there. A couple of people tried to bring in some bar tables, and it didn't happen. Even in the taverns, because all the bars have tables. They're all 9-footers.
I wonder why it never caught on. They just.
Well, they're purists. They're purists. They don't want to. They don't want to. Change anything. I don't think they realize over there that there is a lot of skill involved in playing on. It's a whole different game. And when you see Filipinos that play good on these tables, like Dennis and Warren and Roberto and others like that, Alex, they learned here. They had to learn here.
This is a nice out that Shane is completing.
We got a lot of compliments this morning on AZ Billiards, Bobby. I want you to know that they said if we keep talking, they're not going to shoot us.
That's good. You know what's funny, though? Like right now, for example, I think about, about the commentating on other sports, like it's just different because there's something like basketball, everything's just in such crazy action. Like everything's different. Boxing, UFC. In this pool, when you get like 4 balls,
there's
not
a lot
to stop.
to say.
I mean, there's not a whole lot you can say. It's just what it is. So sometimes you got to talk about a bologna sandwich. I mean, that's all I can tell you.
To me, doing commentary on pool is more akin to golf. Although every golf shot, except the a 2-foot putt, has its variances. And I think we've been good about it when there are situations that come up on the table. We do our best to analyze it and describe that to our viewers. That said, Shane McMinn takes a 1-0 lead. It's a race to 9, alternate break.
Hey, listen, and plus we're funny.
Very funny. I'll tell you, somebody said you're just like the new Abbott and Costello.
That's us.
No, actually, nobody said that. I said that myself. Hey, if Danny Jones can give himself the name Hansi Gianni, I can call us the new Abbott.
He was a good-looking guy when he was younger.
Yeah, till he hurt his back.
Yeah,
he was all crunched over.
Yeah. Eight ball straight in the corner pocket, fans. There it goes.
Well, I'm glad to see Roberto has his breakdown pat, too. He learned fast.
All you got to do is hit it.
He's looking at the table like he's unhappy, but he's got the 1 straight in
and
the corner, 2 in front of the side.
3's a little tricky.
That's the one he's got to get on.
If he gets on the 3, it's over. I mean, everything else is sitting right in front of the pocket.
Bobby, I don't know about you, but when I see any kind of negative body language, to me, that's a detriment to a player's game. What it does is, I think a little bit it encourages your opponent when they see that.
That's what I liked so much about that Billy Thorpe kid.
Yeah.
He pretty much never lost his composure. He got a little bad look on his face when I was on the hill and he scratched on the break, which was sick.
That's the only time.
But every other game when he got hooked or if his opponent missed and hooked him, you'd never know it.
All he showed me at the end is he's got a burning desire to win.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
See here, look at this. Look at how he's leaning over the table. This is all he's showing, all negativity here. And remember, he's in control of the table. He's shooting the 2-ball, and there's things he can do. I mean, you'll never see Efren do that. You will never see Efren or Bustamante do that.
I wonder how he's going to get on this ball. He might be trying to roll down and hit the 7 and stop.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Why not
roll
just try?
down.
If you slide into the 7-ball, you got it.
No, that was. If he was he was going right toward the 7.
I want to see how he acts here. Now he got bad on it. He's making a face. It's just there's nothing positive about that kind of emotion. You're not supporting yourself, and all you're doing is empowering your opponent. He's wiping his head. Remember, he's still at the table, and he's still in control of this game.
Yeah. He could just shoot the 3 down and put the 3 on the end rail and just float in behind that 6.
I like Roberto, and I'm gonna have a little discussion with him later and say, look, you gotta quit that negativity.
He's just gonna roll right up on the 6, just like that. There you go.
Yeah, put the cue ball behind the 6.
Yep.
He did good.
Now, like where he put the 3 because it's not near the rail.
Right. Get it out in the table, and it's a lot harder.
If he would have put it on the rail down there, it'd have been a real easy kick.
While Shane could jump the 6, and believe me, he can jump balls. The problem with jumping the 6 is the cue ball is going to track towards that upper corner pocket. He's going to jump it.
No, he's powdering up.
No. Well, then he's going to probably go either 2 or 3 rails at this ball. He's not going to go 1 rail across the table, I don't think. I'd be surprised if he does.
I'd go 2 rails. He's shooting.
He's
going behind the ball, but 3 rails maybe.
Yeah. It's funny, but the 3 rails makes it a little bit bigger ball than 1 rail.
Oh, yeah. Shooting across the table, man, that's a hard shot.
That's the hardest. That's the hardest.
Yeah, he's going behind the ball trying to. He should have caught in the side like that.
He made a good hit.
Yeah, he hit it nice. Yeah, it's way easier shooting 2 and 3 rails, kicking at a ball than going across the table, man. That's tough. Plus, when you go across the table and miss it a mile, you look really stupid. You're like, how could you miss the whole ball
that far?
Yeah. You know, you miss it like 2 balls with the 2 balls.
Roberto's got his
okay, fans, are we doing a good job on our commentary so far? That's all I want to know. I think we're doing fine so far this morning.
Hey, listen, if you were watching this second game here, you might have learned something already.
Uh-oh.
Nice shot, Don't get behind that ball. Oh, boy. He got him. He got hooked. He hit that ball good. He powered that ball. And he needed to do that to get over there for that 4.
Jay, I'm a little offended I bought you these peanut butter crackers, and now you tell me you don't like the cheese cracker.
I like plain crackers with peanut butter.
Okay.
They make them that way, too.
I know.
Can I put my order in for tomorrow?
You can get it. You got it. I saw those this morning. I thought, no, this.
I brought all kinds of goodies, Bobby. I got a variety pack. I went to CVS Pharmacy this morning, so I won't let you starve.
All right. I think he might.
He's kicking at the 4. He doesn't want to go on. If he goes under the 4, he's going to scratch. He's got to hit the 4. Wow, look at that.
He really hit that ball nice, didn't he?
He sucked that ball
right on
in
the
pocket.
money. Now he's just going to go 3 rails and shoot the 6 in the same hole. Come out of this little corner over here, go down to the end of the table.
Well, that's got to be encouraging to him that he was able to do that. He made a good shot on the 3 ball. He kicked the 4 in. And
he should probably be trying to hit the chalk over there by the side pocket, just like that.
This is going to be good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just roll the 6
now,
in
you
the
see
corner.
how I called he hit the chalk, and he hit the chalk. So all you knockers out there, I know where the cue ball's going, by the way. Knuckleheads.
Don't worry about them guys. Don't worry about
can't
those
help
guys.
it. I'm still mad about it.
That's okay. They'll get over it.
My buddy, did you see what my buddy said about it? He said, "Don't worry, Robert plays pretty sporty."
I saw that. Yeah.
That was nice. Fast, Fast Lenny, right?
Right.
He's a good dude. We've been out to eat several times.
Hey, listen. I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you what I say right now. If any of those people that posted on that thread are interested and think that they play so good, I'll take Bobby as a partner, and we'll play doubles. And any two of those people that posted on that thread,
and they can bet what they want.
They can bet whatever they want.
You know, they don't,
and that includes you, teacher man, wherever you are.
Yeah, he can bet what he wants.
And Andrew, your friend Andrew.
All right.
All right. Let's not talk about
no
that
more.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting to squirm around in my chair. I
know. Hey, it gets exciting. You know what gets most exciting is when somebody takes us up on that bet. You know, we're two old
farts,
two old warriors that like to. We still like to play. I'd take you for a partner anytime.
Man, me and you both, especially playing banks.
Yeah. Well, we can play partners 8-ball on a bar table. I like that.
Look at this break. Now, see, on the monitor, this ball looks kind of tough. The one, and look at the tables. It's so easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny how that is, isn't it? Look how thin that cut looks on this, and over there, it's like right there.
Bobby,
what?
This tournament, more than the 10-ball and more than the 8-ball, the serve is everything. You really have to win the game on your serve if you're going to win the matches. Because look at how everybody's going to break like this. And if you can't run out, you're in trouble.
Look, he's using inside. I like him. Look at that shot. Nice shot. Beautiful shot.
Shane's a terrific player.
He's always commenting on Facebook about my animal pictures and stuff. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. I call him the other Shane.
Yeah.
Shane number 2. Boy, this 3-ball's a little tight going by the 4.
I think he's going to shoot the 4, the 3-4.
I wonder if we can see that corner pocket down there, because that 3 does not have a big pocket to go through.
Not from there.
He's got to shoot the 4.
If the 4 is frozen, that makes it way harder. If it's off the rails, he'll make it. He'll make it.
The good news is if he makes it, look at how they both roll down to the end rail.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah. That was not a hanger, folks.
No, it wasn't. Especially when if the 4 was frozen, you got to hit it.
Yeah, you got to hit it perfect.
Right there in that old V.
And Shane is having no problem at all with this rack. We're going to see matches where guys are going to shoot perfect 1,000s. Not many, but there's going to be some in this tournament. I'm a proponent of some kind of added rule to the break where at least you've got to get 3 balls past the side pocket, because that little bunt break, I don't really think it's so good.
Every
for this
time
game.
the 1 straight in.
Yeah.
Let's see if they're pattern racking, because the last 3 breaks, the 2 ball's been hanging in the side.
Bobby, it doesn't matter. When we had the U.S. Open tournaments last month, the same thing was going on. The referee came over. They put different balls up there in the corners, and they still went in.
I know, but what matters is where that 2 ball's at.
I hear you.
I mean, it matters where all the. I tell you, the greatest.
It's supposed to have the 2 in the back.
Yeah.
See, he's not doing it, and it's up to Shane to say something about that. The 2 should be in back. He's got the 4 in back.
And you see what happens is if he breaks from the far side, the left side of the table, to make that corner ball, which would be not the 6 but the other one, probably the 8. Yeah, the 8 again, the 8 on the corner. Mm-hmm. Then the 2 ball's going to bounce off and go across the side. Watch where the 2 stops.
Well, sure,
it'll stop like 8 inches from the side pocket, because the tangent one coming off the 6. Watch.
Yeah, watch carefully, you guys. Watch how this break works.
He will break from the left side. See what?
Yeah. Watch the 8 ball in the corner pocket.
And then 2's going to bank off the 6 and go right toward the side.
And the 1's going to go town table in front of the corner pocket.
Unless something hits it, of course.
Yeah. Well, if you hit this break right, it works about 4 out of 5 times. Eight in the corner.
Look where the 2's going.
Look where the 1's going.
If he'd hit him a little bit.
But look at this. They're all tied up in the middle there.
But look, see how the 2 was tracking over there toward that side?
Yeah.
The greatest thing I've ever seen, Jay, real quick, not to interrupt you, is when Shane played Corey Dooley at the Tar Studios. And if you could have seen Corey breaking the balls, you would have died. You could have ran 1,000 racks. Wow. Everything was stopping perfect. But here's what he was doing wrong. He was putting like one ball. One ball was getting tied up every time, like the 8 or whatever what it was.
Right.
If he would have switched like the 8 with the 3, he would have won the match. Because I have to show you later.
Well, Corey is the expert at this break. In fact, he's the one that taught the pool world how to do it.
Yeah.
He and Donnie Mills. Donnie Mills was doing it also. Now these balls are all that. Once you get to the 3, you got a problem here.
He might go for the 3-9. You know what I mean? Look, if he gets down there, he might can shoot the 3-9.
Well, he's got a little bit. He's got the wrong angle.
Yeah, he's the wrong angle. I don't know what he's going to do here.
He's got the 3, 5, 6, 9, all in a cluster.
Does the 9 go by the 5?
Yeah, the 9
if it
goes
does,
by
he
the
can
5.
draw to the rail and come out and play the 3-9 carom billiard. Possibly.
There is a. Oh, I see what you're saying. Does the 9 go by the 5 in the lower left?
Yeah.
I can't really tell.
If it does, he's got a pretty good a carom shot. You call that a carom or a billiard?
Same thing.
Same thing, but in one,
I call it a billiard. I don't use. To me, the only time I use the word carom is in 3 cushions.
Yeah.
Well, Roberto is very uncertain about what he wants to do next after he shoots the 2 ball. What about just going down, stopping, and banking the 3 ball to the end rail and sticking the cue ball right there?
If it goes by the 6, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like it does.
Lock him up with all them balls.
Exactly. Put that 3 ball, over about a diamond from the corner pocket. Well, I don't know.
I think he's ducking.
Yeah, he's playing safe.
He's going right inside of these balls.
He's putting the cue ball in there.
Yeah.
Well, Shane, that's funny. That cue started to roll. If that cue would have rolled into all those balls,
what would happen there? He loses the game.
You should. Yeah, if you move all the balls, you lose the game. Let's see when he moves out of the way. Yeah, it's not that easy to hit this 2 ball because he can't go to the side rail and hit it. He's got to go up to the end of the table.
No, he can hit it. He can spin back.
Yeah, you got to use a lot of left English. Anything can happen here, and he knows.
Uh-oh.
And anything did happen. Roberto's got ball in hand, and now the balls are out in the open. He broke up that cluster.
Yeah, shoot the 2 and 3 in the same pocket down here in the bottom right, and the 4 is right there. Boom.
So that safety worked out pretty well for Roberto.
Well, tell me he's looking at the 3-9 combination next.
He is.
Why would he do that? Well, I guess if it might be straight in. It's probably straight in.
Well, if he gets perfect on it, then it's okay. He did. He's playing the 3-9.
Yeah, it's straight in.
He's not taking any time on this one.
Yeah.
We're tied up 2 apiece.
This cord.
I know. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Look at little Midnight. Look how pretty he is.
Oh, now I see why you call him Midnight. He's jet black.
Yeah.
That's your 13-year-old baby.
Yeah.
What are these guys talking about here? Look at this. Oh, they're discussing the rack, and I mean it's a relatively friendly discussion so far. But Roberto had some comment on how Shane was racking the balls, where he was putting the balls, referring to what you had said earlier about pattern racking. Well, but Shane says, well, let me see. I'm going to do this differently now.
He's still putting, no, see, he made him move the 2. Is there a ruling on where you got to put the 2 and 3? No? Then I'd put it back where it was.
In the U.S. Open, they made you put the 2 in back, but
yeah,
not here. Boy, Shane's really having trouble with this rack. Sometimes the racking takes longer than the game, Bobby.
I know, yeah.
And it shouldn't be that way with the Magic Rack. The Magic Rack, that you should just be able to throw them all up there. Boy, look, he's really playing with these balls. He gave that rack a little manicure.
Okay, see if the 2 goes straight in, folks. But see what he's done here? Then he puts a 2. And then the 3's next in the side. See, that's where the 2 was last game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also a move.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Well, he knows. Believe me, he knows what he's doing.
Instead of shooting the 1-2 in the side, he's shooting the 1-3 in the side because the 2's gone.
Well, it looks like when he shoots the 1, he's going to bump the 4, but it doesn't really matter because look where the 3 is. In fact, if he bumps the 4, it's to his advantage. He's going to move that 4 off the end rail.
It'll go back down here toward the bottom left.
It ain't going to go far. Yeah, see, he's going to hit it soft. That's perfect. He wanted it to stop like in the middle of the table.
See, now if he was to put the 8 ball on the second ball and not on the wing, then he wouldn't know where the second shot he's got's going. You know what I mean?
I do.
He
can draw back and shoot the 4 down in the corner past the 6. That's what he's looking at.
No, he's spinning. He's going around these balls like that. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's what I would have done. Good shot.
Well, he wanted to get around and shoot the 4 in the corner.
Yeah.
He may end up shooting the 4 in the other corner. It will go past the 5 and 9. He's not too happy about this position. He didn't get where he wanted to be. He's playing it past the 6. I like the way he did that. He tapped the 7 ball to hold the cue ball. He's got to be a little careful here, too, because if he taps that 9 ball, he might block the 6. He's got to draw off the 5 above the. Yeah, he did it very well.
2 rails.
Forward, 2 rails. Another easy rack. He had a little maneuvering to do, but no real problem for Shane McMinn to take a 3-2 lead. Ooh, he kind of used the rail there. Okay, Roberto, it's your serve.
Okay, so I bet he puts the 2 on the wing and the 3 behind the 1. Let's see. I got 3 behind the 1. 2 on the wing. Am I looking smart or what? See, all you easy billiards, just because we sound stupid don't mean we are. That was a pretty good guess, wasn't it? 3 behind the 1, 2 on the wing. Billy and Cardone would have known that.
Yeah, Bobby, this ain't your first rodeo.
I'll tell you who's a good commentator who I think is really funny. Is that John Schmitz-a-Trip.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
He's good.
He's good. I worked one time with John.
I've heard some of his commentary. Yeah, he's funny.
He is funny.
Yeah, he's got a cool, funny personality. There goes the 3 toward the side.
Ooh, he got jacked up over the
That's
3.
What
he didn't want to do that.
Yeah, this makes it.
Well, you know, he can shoot the 1 in, and if he gets the cue ball across the table, the 3 will go in the bottom left corner. He's just got to get that cue ball across the table. He's got another problem, though. The 4 will not go past the 5.
I think it will. I think he can slide it in.
Yeah? Okay.
Don't you think? Look, it's close. It's close.
Well, first things first, he's got to hit this one so the cue ball goes across table. He got there. He got there.
I think 4 might go by there, Jay.
That's what he's looking at. Now, boy, he's looking at the billiard.
Now from here it looks like it won't go. He's looking at the 4-5 combination, which would be okay because then the 4 swings over here by the 6.
No, he may be going down there and trying to bump the 5 with the cue ball and shoot the 4 up in the corner. Let's see. Kind of like that. You see? I've done this before.
I'm impressed,
too, Bobby.
Jay, at your call there, buddy. That was a good call. You're one up, that's for sure. You're one ahead of me so far.
Hey, and I got $2 on the wire.
That's right.
Man. Don't think I'm gonna forget it either, man.
I didn't think you would. Yeah, that was a nice call, Jay. That was good. He hit it perfect too, didn't he?
Should be no problem getting out here. Just spin this in with a little right in this. Even if he bumps the 8, it's not bad. I want to bump it soft, though. Yeah, like that. You don't want to hit it hard. I called that one right, too. How about that?
I know, 2-0.
Are we racing to 11 today?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice and soft.
Who's playing after this? Do we know?
All we know is there's a 1:30 match.
I'm sorry, what?
The winner of this match versus Rob Saez.
Oh, okay. Right after this is over? The winner of this plays Rob Saez.
Rob defeated Shane on the winner's side in this tournament. Rob just won a big bar table tournament in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
I think they called it the Memphis Open, but it was a strong field. So Rob's on a roll. You know, it's like it's going to go like this, Bobby, until somebody flinches and makes a bad break or something goes wrong. Or it kind of looked like Roberto was going to be in trouble.
There goes the 2 in the side again.
I like Shane's break. Look at this break.
Run a million racks from here.
Yeah.
Really.
You just don't get the sense that this guy's going to make a mistake, you know, with the ball spread out like this. He's pretty precise with everything he does. I'm impressed with his game. I think he's going to come 2 rails and shoot the 5 on the side.
I think he's going to shoot it in the bottom left.
Let's see what he looks at. We'll know when he looks. Yeah, the problem with playing the 5 in the, you're right. Bottom left.
2 apiece.
Playing
2-2, sir.
Quick, man. The problem with playing the 5 on the side is he might get behind the 8 ball. So.
And this is natural here.
Yeah. I spoke too soon, folks.
That's right.
Bobby tied up our race today.
Now he's going to shoot the 6 in the same pocket. Just swing against the dot.
It's a little tougher position here.
No,
he's got to get the cue ball between the 9 and the 7 ball.
He's got quite.
That's his window. It's a big window.
Yeah.
He should be able to. That's what he's looking at. He should be able to do it. But this is one you've got to hit good. You can't get sloppy on your position here.
Now, see, this is a perfect example, like right here, to where.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
He done hooked himself. That's a good spot there to point because this is close. You know, you need to point before that shot. You know.
Don't talk about pointing today,
no.
please.
We
had enough pointing conversation.
But this was
yesterday.
a good spot, 2 point.
Yeah.
But he drew the rock.
Well, he knew where he had to get. He had to get in that window, and he didn't do it.
He should have hit it more closer to center
ball.
Was
2 balls. He's banking this ball cross corner.
I think is he trying to make it or is he playing safe?
Looks like he's banking it. Sure he is.
I know he's hooked again.
Didn't do him any good though, did it?
No, so I'm wondering he should have. If he's going to try to make it, he had to hit that ball hard and go 2 rails toward the. You know what I mean, Jay?
Well, right now it looks like Shane's going to be the first one to flinch in this match. He just crushed him. The good news,
and of course he's going to scratch us.
You know, we're playing true 9-ball here, where if he'd have lucked the ball in, it would have counted. That's why you hit him hard like that.
Mm-hmm.
Roberto is going to take the lead with these 3 balls, and he'll be breaking.
That's a 2-game swing there. 4-3. If he breaks, he runs out to 5-3. Man, that's critical.
This guy has long been one of the top players in the Philippines, but he's saddled with the bridesmaid image because he's finished second in so many big tournaments, including World Championships. Second place will make you money, but it won't make you fame. I got a fish on the line here, man. We keep getting our cords crossed here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
We're going to have a lot of matches today. I know we play our next match at 1:30, 3, 4:30, 6, and I think there's even a 7:30 match. So I don't know if there'll be a break in the middle of the day or not. We'll find out. It's all 9-ball today. Tomorrow starts the 8-ball and finishes the 9-ball. We're pretty deep in the 9-ball already. I mean, these guys are like the Final 4, I believe, on the winner's side here.
Really?
Yeah.
That far in the 9-ball already?
They played 3 matches. I think this is their 4th match because they all played early. They played a 10:30
Oh, wow. I didn't realize
that
it was that far down.
This tournament, first prize is $4,100. Second prize, $2,500. A little more money than in the 10-ball. We had, I believe, 93 players start out in this tournament. 10-ball only had 74. The 8-ball will be the biggest. There'll be over 100 players in the 8-ball. This is not exactly how he patterned that break shot, but he's got the 1 on the side and the 3 on the other side. So, and I think the 4 will pass the 7 down there on the end rail.
Mm-hmm, it does. He needs to draw, Jay, I believe he's going to draw into this rail over here behind the 5. Right?
Oh, he'd like to, but even if he bumps the 5, it's not all bad.
Yeah, but he's got to go over that. I think he's just going to draw into the diamond, into the middle diamond and float down there.
It's a pretty sharp draw. He's cueing
middle
real
diamond.
low. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but look what happened. Look what happened. He was trying to do exactly what you said, but
I know. So now there's 3-2.
He thought that ball would come off the rail and fall down. No, you don't lose any points because you called it right.
No, I'm ahead.
Oh, you're ahead? Even though he got it hooked?
Yeah.
I think he shouldn't have listened to you. No, he thought that ball would hit the diamond and fall down.
I know. I don't know how it didn't, actually.
He'll hit this ball, but let's see. I think he's going to get lucky here. Shane cannot see the 4. Shane's going to.
No, he can hit it.
Yeah.
You know, one thing, it's a possibility he might bank this ball back down to that bottom right. He'd want to hit the cue ball here with right English. And this is not that hard of a shot, actually.
Well, I'd call it medium hard.
No,
it
is hard.
He may kick off the side rail.
Can't tell how much of the ball he can hit.
Well, I think he can hit enough to bank it up in the corner, but is that really what he wants to do here? I think you're right. I think he's going for it.
No, I think he's kicking.
He's having second thoughts right now. He can kick out of the corner and hit it, but it's hard to control the 4 ball when you hit it this way.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen if he does hit it, kicking like this. Who knows where everything's going?
He's trying to line it up right now, but it looks like the 4 is going to go right into that 7 ball. If he hits it too much on the side, he could actually scratch. Let's see. Oh, he kicked it soft.
Boy,
wow,
that was a good shot. Good
like
grief.
That shot. I like that shot.
Man, what a good shot that was.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have to give Shane a point on that one.
That was a great shot,
we each
wasn't
lose
it?
one.
Should lose 2, actually.
Yeah, that was a real
Man,
good. I like the way he did that.
That was a monster shot. He hit it just perfect.
There's a guy that's a very knowledgeable bar table player.
He hit that ball really perfect.
It was like a one-pocket shot on a 7-footer. Beautiful shot by Shane.
It sure was. This is a pretty big ball to hit here if he can hit that long rail. I bet he hits it.
Now,
he might make it.
Don't you like that shot that Shane shot better than trying to bank it?
Look at this.
Oh, my God.
I said I bet he makes it.
You get 2 points.
I'm telling you. It was pretty much on the money.
Well, I don't know, Bobby. Shooting 2 rails out of the corner to make
like
that ball.
Looked like a hanger to me.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to hang you. I'll tell you what.
Boy, he hit it good, didn't he? Split the pocket with it, too.
I mean, I would have expected him to hit it where it was sitting, but to make it.
I think he's going to duck. He's got to duck here, right, Jay? And hide behind them 3 balls.
Hey,
look where the 6
if he could make that 4 ball on a 2-rail kick, he could bank that 5 cross side.
And then draw back and stay behind them balls for the 6.
Well, let's see. I don't think he wants to bank it, though. I don't know if he's got as much confidence.
It's hard
in his
to bank
shot.
that ball and actually draw back and get a shot.
You can bank that ball and go forward.
No, he's playing safe. He's got a duck from here.
Yeah, he's coming underneath. He's got 3 balls to hide
he's got
under.
a duck. There's no doubt. Look at this.
Oh, he went too far. But he left Shane a lot of distance on this 5 ball. Even on these 7-foot tables, this looks like a long shot. I don't care who you are. People say there are no long shots. Well, here's one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Very well done, Shane McMinn.
Then kiss the 8 to be straight in on the 6. How nice was that little roll?
Well, you're supposed to get rewarded.
Yeah, that's a great shot he made on the 5.
Go forward for the 7 ball. There you go. He's going to tie this match up.
That was a big shot he made on the 5, Jay, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. He's pretty straight on this ball, but he can draw it. Yeah. See how low he's cueing? He's going to bring it straight back down the table.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he overstroked it. Wow, he way overstroked it. So much so he's going to have to shoot up in the corner. Fortunately, he's close to the 9 ball, which makes it a little bit easier shot. I don't expect him to miss this one, and he didn't. We're tied, 4 games apiece. This is the first match of the day.
What time did they start? At 12?
Start at 10:30. They had matches at 10:30.
I mean, today this match started at what time?
This one started at 12.
They've played 8 games in 45 minutes.
Yeah. The racking takes longer than the game. I think they're going to play down to the final 3 or 4 players today. Got quite a few matches going on outside tables. I see Max Everly playing. Tyler Stevens.
Who's he playing? That kid, Tyler?
No, he's not playing Tyler.
Oh.
I just see these are some of the people I see playing.
Oh. Well, who's Max playing? Can you see over there?
Not really. We're kind of blocked by spectators.
Okay, look at this. The 2 in the corner, 3 in the side.
Now he goes back and changes the score. He said, wait a second. We're tied up 4-4.
See,
Once again.
Look at these balls.
Once
this
again,
is so
perfect
funny.
break by Shane McMinn.
This is so funny. I just can't believe this.
Well, he didn't get out last time.
Never, ever have to shoot a tough out playing this. Dink, dink, dink. I mean, really?
Remember, he didn't get
Whatever
out last
happened
rack.
to having bank balls and different things? This is like,
well, it's
man, oh man.
They've mastered the break shot, Bobby. They've mastered the break shot.
It's not the break shot.
It's not even a break shot.
It's not, but it's the magic rack is what's.
Well, it's using the.
But it racks the balls.
See what he did? He did the same thing again.
What was he doing there?
He was going to shoot a stop shot and he drew the ball. See,
he'll
even
whack
when
this ball
it's
in.
easy, you've got to be careful.
Inside the English, whack it in, whack-a-mole. Yeah, it wasn't.
Look out. He's all right. He came out okay.
Got perfect.
He's got to kind of nip this ball and draw it back down for the 7 ball.
Well, he has no problem drawing it.
Yeah, that's what's got him in trouble. He's overdrawn the ball a couple times.
He's going.
I don't know about going forward.
No,
here. When you're this close to the ball.
No, I just draw the ball.
He
should draw back
all the way to the end rail and back out.
There
like
you go.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I get a point on that?
Yes. Shouldn't.
What's the score now? 16-14. I've lost track of the score, Bobby. Well, he got in trouble this rack, but got out of it. And he's going to take the lead 5-4. Just past the halfway point in this match. Boy, what happened if they were playing this tournament winter breaks? There'd be some 9-0 matches.
How could there not be? I mean, the way these balls wind up every time, everything's hanging.
I'll tell you something. Even if they played winter breaks, there would be close matches because guys would run 5 and 6 racks, but then their opponent would run 5 and 6 racks.
Yeah.
That's what would happen. There's Larry Neville walking around. Edgy Geronimo playing. Got a lot of good players here. I see Jason Klatt.
Two in the corner, 3 in the side. Let's see what happens. There goes the 2. The 3's not moving.
Not that time.
Wonder why that is. But the 2 goes straight in, but I wonder why the 3 stayed where it was. Normally it caroms off that ball.
Well, he's going to have to get down here under the 3 to make it.
The 3-9 goes, too, look. 3-9's wired just damn near straight in. Not straight in, of course, but I bet
Did he look at that?
I bet you he gets over there against that rail. If he gets over there right behind the 4.
That's where see where he just pointed? That's where he wants to go with the cue ball.
And that's just what I said.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you, Bobby. Don't get upset with me. Well, here's that negative body language again. He's at the table. He's in total control. He has shots. You know, if he goes over there, if he goes too far, he can shoot the 3 in the side. So
he's got a pretty wide angle to stop that ball. I think he might. I don't think he can get there. No, he got there. No, he hit it good too, boy.
He came out perfect. He came out perfect. What are you shrugging about? What's all that body language?
There's our buddy Andy Hughes. What did he get us? Oh yeah,
Andy Hughes.
Look what he brought. He brought us some potato chips. Thank you, Andy. That's my buddy Andy Hughes. He takes care of us.
Andy to the rescue. Huh? Ain't seen Andy in a long time. Great guy.
Well, that was nice. And that's kind of, I like honey Dijon.
Sounds good to me.
Yummy.
Sounds good to me. We remain tied, 5 games apiece. Roberto took a shortcut. He made the 5-9 combination.
What's that over?
You know, Bobby, this is a nice, mellow tournament. It's not as intense. You know, last month during that U.S. Open, it was so crowded and there were so many other, you know, the BCA pool leagues were going on, their nationals and everything like that.
No, this is nice. I like this casino, actually. I wish they had moved the Rio thing over here.
You never know.
You know,
I kind of like the location of this casino.
I like it. It's easy. I like it here.
Easy access.
Yeah, I like this location. I really do.
And you don't have to walk a mile like you do at the Rio. Here you only walk a half mile.
Yeah. But this is a nice place. It's got a lot of room. There's no doubt about that.
Shane's got this breakdown pat.
Look at this.
He has got this breakdown pat.
Dink, dink, dink. Can you believe how easy these balls are sitting, Jay?
Bob, I'm going to tell you something. If you say that one more time, they're going to be making a thread about you saying dink, dink, dink.
I know what you know what I mean. What the preacher man, whatever his name is, he'll be all over me just because I know you.
Yeah,
that's what makes me mad.
Yeah, you're guilty by association.
That's why I'm getting thrown on the bus because we're friends.
What percentage of the games in this match has the breaker won? And I'd say it's about 9 out of 10. It's going to be a big contrast when we start playing 8-ball tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to see a lot more strategic situations.
Yep.
Although, you watch, Bob. He went too far again. He went too far again.
Now, he's made this kind of fun. No, the 7 goes in the bottom right, so he's all right. But he's made it tough.
Yeah, he's overhit the ball for position like 2 or 3 times in this match. That's been the only mistake he's made. But the thing is, he's got out of it because he's made a good shot behind it. You're right. 7 goes.
Yeah, but he overran this thing about 2 feet. Good shot.
9-ball to take the lead.
That's a Memphis boy. You know Tracy Whitney, right?
Yes, I do.
He's a good guy, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Takes care of the players, runs a great pool room. There are High Pockets in Memphis. Takes care of the people, man. He takes care of the players, the customers. He's a good dude.
Didn't his dad have that pool room before him?
No, some guy named Bob. I was going to buy that place myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I changed my mind, which I don't know. I didn't like.
All right, we're going to take a short time out here. The players are on break. We'll be right back.
You've been in there, right? Yeah. Love that pool room, man. I like that high ceiling. I love that place. Been there forever. A guy named Strickland used to own it.
Yeah, Jim Strickland. I knew him. Yeah. I knew him. He was good friends with Louis.
Yeah.
The future of billiards training is here. Introducing the DigiCue, a small electronic coach that fits inside of a custom rubber housing and attaches to the butt end of any pool, snooker, or carom cue. Simply slide the DigiCue onto the butt end of your cue, push the power button, and then play the game of your choice. The DigiCue constantly monitors your stroke for inconsistencies and gives you immediate feedback by silently vibrating when it detects jab strokes, steering, body English or movement, standing up during your stroke. The DigiCue will force you to bear down on every shot. It will condition you to keep your head and body still during your follow-through, leading to a lasting improvement in the consistency of your stroke. The DigiCue comes in 3 different modes: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Get serious about your game. This is Cue Training Evolved. Can you beat the DigiCue? The future
All right, we've got our participants back. Shane McMinn in the lead, 6-5. Roberto Gomez to break and try to tie the match up.
Okay, back in action, 6-5, McMinn.
Bobby, I don't care what they say about you. I still love you.
I did same ditto, buddy.
We'll stick together, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I'd rather hang out with you than the whole bunch of them.
Well,
we got a lot in common. We got a lot in common.
So the winner of this plays Rob Saez.
Boy, he's really fudging on that break shot. He's got that cue ball halfway over the line at least.
Yeah.
But Shane's not saying nothing. It doesn't affect the break too much.
Look at this, where this happened. Look at how this happened. How did this?
Well, he's had a problem with his break the last couple of times. The one ball hasn't got down table. He just hasn't hit it hard enough. I'm not sure.
Here's what's kind of funny. I want to see where the 2-ball was racked, because the last 3 or 4 breaks, that's been the same combination. You realize the last 4 games,
right?
That's been the same combination,
right?
Like on the first 3 balls.
Right.
So let's see what ball racks. I wonder what ball was in the rack for that ball to stay right there. Because the last game it was a 3-9. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, how strong would that be if you could rack that ball there, and the 1 ball straight in and the 3-9's dead, or the 2-9?
Make 1 ball and then shoot that. Meanwhile, he's got a little dilemma right here. I think he's playing safe, putting the cue ball behind these balls well.
Look at this. Oh, yeah, he's all right.
He did it. This may call for a jump shot here.
I just can't believe how that 2-9's sitting like that every rack. Remember, then they've made it like 2 or 3 times.
Now, Shane could go in that window between the 2 and the 9 and kick behind the 1, but he's getting his break jump cue out.
You'd think they would already have it screwed together.
I'm with you. I always find it interesting. I mean, you're going to have to use a jump cue sometime during the course of it.
Yeah. Why don't they have it out already? You know you're going to use it.
Well, there's no shot clock, so they're not in any hurry. Personally, I like it when the TV matches do have a shot clock.
I think they should.
Yeah. We saw
Where's that Ozzie Reynolds? I'm going to complain to him about it.
Roberto's going to have a shot here. This is a cluster that's going to cause a problem down here where the 9 ball is.
Yeah, this is a mess.
You see, it's not all break and run. It's kind of like bowling where these pro bowlers shoot mostly strikes, but every once in a while they got to do something. It's the same here with this. Even with this 9-ball game, it's like it looks like mostly break and run outs, but every once in a while you come up with a rack like this.
I love bowling. I really do.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
You watch it on TV?
I watch it every chance I get. Well, you know why? Is because back in 1965, 64, when I started playing pool, 90% of the pool action
was in bowling alleys. Right. I played in a lot of bowling alleys.
Yeah. And I loved it. You know why? You know why I love the bowling alley action with the pool rooms and the bowling alleys? Because 90% of the time they had clean restrooms.
Right.
They had good food. They always had little counters with cheeseburgers. And you were pretty safe in most of them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
We agree.
Some of them.
I bet I played in 100 bowling alleys in my life, and I didn't bowl. I could bowl.
I love bowling. I used to. I like to bowl now.
Shane is going to try to masse around this 5 ball and hit the 2. Ooh.
I don't think he can get jacked up enough. Well, he can't reach it.
Roberto came over the side and he said, "Are we playing the 3-foul rule?" Now here we are deep into this tournament. This is our 4th day of play, and he's finally asking about the 3-foul rule. All he did was just tie up the 2 ball, but Roberto is he's gonna try a 3-foul him here. He's going to get him again. That's one. He's got him on one.
If he can just barely thin that ball like that.
You know, Bobby, before I ever started playing pool when I was a teenager, I did bowl a lot, and I bowled pretty good. I had about a 180 average when I was 14 years old.
This is going to be a hard ball to hit if he goes.
Yeah, he's going to get him here.
Pass a side pocket by the diamond.
He's going to make it real tough for him.
Just like right there.
And if Shane doesn't hit this ball, he may get the same shot again. Shane could hit it, though. He could go 2 rails. He could go 2 rails out of the corner and hit that 4. Is the 4 frozen? Is the 2 hit the 2? Is the 2 frozen?
He's hitting it right now.
Because if it's not frozen, all he's got to do is roll up against it. Looks like he's going to hit it. No, he got the 5 first, I think. Yeah, let's see. Roberto's going to try and do the same thing again. If he can get the cue ball in there. Can he get that cue ball in the opening? Yeah, there's a big opening between the 7 and the 2. Why not do the same thing again?
That's the only thing he can do. He's lucky he can't bank that 2 out of there and park him behind the 5.
I don't know what he's thinking about here. I mean, that shot just worked very effectively. Why not just do the same thing again? There you go.
That's all he can do.
You know, if he moved that ball over there close to 2 and touched the 2, he'd have fouled. And I've seen it happen.
Just in with his ball in hand?
Yeah. You got to be a little careful when you place that cue ball on the table because it's in play. It's in play right now. Same shot. Here we go again. Ooh.
He's trying to block him on the 3 from kicking.
Yeah.
But he didn't get there again. He's got to hit about in between them 2 diamonds, Jay.
What I wonder is, did Roberto call that 2 frozen? You've got to call it.
I don't know. Is it frozen?
It looks frozen. This is close. He hit it. Well, see, if that was frozen, it was a foul.
Yeah, I know. It looked like it was, didn't it?
But there was no call, so that was all for naught. Shane is off the 2 fouls.
Pretty nice kick both of them times and hit that ball right straight in the face like that. 2 nice kicks.
You know, Roberto's not even walking over and looking to see if it's frozen. I mean, that's kind of something basic in pool that you've got to look at the ball and make sure if it's frozen or not. And if it is, you got to call it. And I haven't seen him look at the edge of the ball once in all those in all that series of shots, those safeties.
He's going to be jammed again.
He may shoot this 2-7 combination. Roberto might get tired of it.
No, he's got to shoot the combination. Although the 6 is sitting goofy.
Yeah. I mean, you could draw back and hit the 6 right now, but you got to be careful because you could hit the 6 and get hooked behind the 5 next. Ooh, that ball got funny. Look at that. And Roberto shrugs his shoulders. Well, it's his own fault for hitting it that hard. He didn't have to hit it that hard.
He don't know.
I mean, if you look in the dictionary under negative body language, there's a picture of Roberto Gomez because he's really shrugging and slumping and all that. And I'll say the same thing I said before. He's still at the table and he's still in control. There's still a lot of things. I mean, he can play Bobby, he can bank that 2 past the 9 up table and put the cue ball behind the 9.
Right behind the 9 and lock him up.
I mean, it's not like it's all bad. That's what he's going to do.
I mean, he can put him right behind the ball. Look at this. Look
at this. And you know, Bobby, that's my point. When you're thinking negatively, this is what you do. This is what happens. You hit the ball bad.
That last shot he had was very, very
basic.
Very
boy,
basic.
We use the same word.
I can't believe he didn't.
let your friends know if they're not in the room right now. I will make this announcement later. Once again, do not go in or out any of the emergency exit doors. You will forfeit your tournament.
That could make the difference in the match. What Roberto just did, that bad safety.
I can't believe that he just didn't park him right behind that ball. You know.
Well, it was easy enough to do.
It was real simple. He just
all that negative body language.
It was so simple to get behind that ball.
Yeah, he just
banked the 2 down there, and it was just over. Yeah,
he's going to shoot that 6 all the way up past the side pocket.
That was a real careless mistake he made.
Well, he kind of brought it on himself.
He did, by all that walking around shaking his head. Uh-oh.
This is going to be a 2-game lead for the first time in the match. Why is it, Bobby, that everybody walks past here feels like they need to say something to us?
I don't know.
We need to be in a booth. We need some protection from the...
Yeah, we need that box.
I mean, do they see that we're wearing headsets? It's hard to hear what they're saying anyway.
It is. Yeah.
I don't know what that guy said. He stopped and held his hand up. And
chalk was all over his hand, and that's all I could see.
Yeah, you and me both.
And I always go, oh, yeah, right. You don't know what the hell they're saying.
Oh, boy.
Well, when you going back to California? You leaving here going to the Philippines?
I'm going home on Monday, and that following Friday I fly to the Philippines.
Man, that makes me mad.
Why?
I want to go.
Hey, I'm not stopping you. I've only invited you 10 times. I quit inviting you because you kept saying, I'm going to go next year, I'm going to go next year.
I better.
I'm like, you lose that bet. Don't say it.
No,
bite your tongue, man, because I'm going to call you on that one.
All right, the 2 balls going here. See where the 3 goes. Look, the 3's not moving. Before it was going across the.
Well, it looks like the 3 will pass the.
It will, but
7 in the corner pocket.
Before it was going across the table.
I don't think it's really going to present a problem for Shane. I think he's going to shoot this 1-5 combination first, though. The 5 went down there and kind of blocked that corner pocket, but I don't think it's going to present much of a problem for Mr. McMinn. He hit it a little bit hard, but it came out okay. He got good. He's got the perfect angle to slide up for the 3.
And the 3 goes. The 6 is sitting kind of funny.
Well, right now, look, he's playing 6-ball. Remember when we used to play 6-ball on the big table? There were a lot of gaffes you could play in that game.
Yeah.
I love to spot guys.
The break.
I've given the break in the 5.
Oh, yeah.
They had to go for it. They went for it every time. They went for it every time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about guys that played my speed, same speed as me. I give them the break in the 5, and they thought they were stealing.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile,
10 games later, they were looking for the door.
Yeah, they never made a ball in the break that one game.
They couldn't make a ball in the break. I probably used that move more than any other single move. That was my favorite. I didn't give him the break, Bob. I always said, you got the break in the 5. I just feel crazy today.
Look at this shot here. Look at this shot.
Boy.
Oh, boy, he hit it nice speed, nice everything.
That was some really nice cue ball control. I agree with you there. The 7 and the 9, and he'll take a 3-game lead, which is huge when you're playing alternate break. Shane's going to be on the hill. All because of that one game where Roberto got him on 2 fouls and then got flustered. And he kind of basically on that one little the easiest safety of them all to hide the cue ball behind the 9. He kind of threw the match away.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, for lack of any better words. If there was a turning point in the match, that was it. only thing I'd ask Roberto later is I said, Roberto, did you ever look to see if the 2-ball was frozen to the rail? Because if it was, you would have 3-fouled him.
Yeah.
I never saw him walk over there and look.
I'll tell you, when this match is over, I'll tell you a funny story about giving up the 5 in the break. What Fat Boy did.
Playing 6-ball.
Yeah, at his house. I was there when it happened.
Well, he's an exception to the rule.
He gave it up. He gave it. You know, Jason, what's his name? Kirkless, the
kid
that plays fair
out of Atlanta.
Yeah, he plays.
He can play a little bit.
He plays
better than Fat Boy.
Yes, he does. So we're at Fat Boy's house, and Fat Boy gives Jason Kirkless the 5 in the break, playing 6-ball.
Yeah, except it might not work for Fat Boy because he's still got to run 6 balls.
He lost 10 in a row for like 500 a game.
Yeah.
And then what happened was, it's his way of thinking. He says, "Well, Robert, here's what Fat Boy said. Who's a good friend of mine? Him and I get. He's treating me good." Yeah. And Fat Boy says, "Well, what happened is," he says, he says, playing the Ghost. He says, I run out 8 out of 10 times playing 6-ball, playing the Ghost. I said, but the difference is when you're playing the Ghost, you know, whatever, you're getting like ball in hand first shot.
Right.
I said, and you're playing Kirkless, and he's breaking the balls, and nothing's going, and you're having to shoot a hard shot on the 1. You can't get out having to shoot a tough shot on the 1. You know, you can't get in line.
Well, you tried to explain to him what the difference was.
He. I don't know if he still believed me, but this what it is what it is. You know.
Well, Eric, I like Eric, but he had his game a little overrated. He used to practice with we play like $10 9-ball, and he'd say, "Give me your best game." And I mean, there were times I won 18 and 23 games from him.
He'd
say, "Give me your best game."
He's funny. The funniest thing he's ever said was, I used to play him 1 pocket for 20 a game, and I'd play him 11 to 6.
Yeah.
So he's talking to John Henderson one time on the phone, and he said, "Yes, I've been playing cotton 11 to 6 1 pocket for the longest time." And John Henderson says, "Well, how do you stand?" And this is the truth. We've been playing for like a year, and Fat Boy says, "Well, I'm 450 games behind." And that's the honest truth. He says
450 games.
I swear.
Was it true?
Yes, I beat him by like 9,000 at 20 a game.
Unbelievable.
It took me about a year.
Yeah, well, you played a lot of times then.
We played 100. We played every day.
And you'd beat him like 10, 15 games every day.
Every day for a year.
Yeah.
He told me this, and he says, "Well, I'm 450 games stuck." And John says, "Well, maybe you should adjust."
Oh my God. Meanwhile, this guy we're talking about, he ain't no sucker. He's worth millions. And for him, a few $1,000s ain't going to make any difference.
He could care less, man.
Yeah.
A lot of times we'd be playing 1 pocket. He'd break bad. I'd just re-rack him. And, we had a lot of fun. He didn't give a damn about the money. He treated me like his dad. He was good to me. A lot of people, might not like him, but he's always was good to me.
Oh, I always got along with Eric. We got along fine.
Yeah, he was good to me.
I didn't play him every day. Well, I didn't live in the same town as him.
Yeah.
We did business together with pool toy. He and I bought out several pool rooms.
Yeah.
We had those tables full of pool tables. I don't know if you know that. We moved about 200 pool tables in a couple years, and we made money together.
Yeah. I like Eric.
We were buying gold crowns for $1,000 and selling them for $2,000.
Yeah.
The big problem when you buy out a pool room, you got to have storage. But we had free storage at his place.
Well,
I had those stables full. One stall's full of slates and one stall's full of rails. And they were built for $1 million horses. Meanwhile, Shane
was on the hill.
I think he could cut it in and slide off that 5-ball.
Yeah, he could spin right over here.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah.
No, he didn't mean to do that, Jay.
He didn't want to go there.
I think he was thinking the cue ball's going to come straight down the table.
Yeah, exactly. He hit the 5 a little too full.
Too full.
Yeah.
If he hit a little bit thinner, he'd have been straight in. He would have been.
He could play the 2 anyway in the lower left corner and try to play the same thing, position off that 7-ball, but it's dangerous.
Well,
he's got a perfect safety. He could roll forward and lay the cue ball on the 2, but it's hard to play safe in this game. And he did it. He played. Oh, look at this safety. Oh, Beautiful shot, Shane.
Now this
Beautiful
this
shot.
here, it might not even can be hit. If he cannot hit this ball going back to this short rail that he's under.
This is why this guy is such a great bar table player, because he sees things like this. And
this ball can't be hit.
That shot right there, that's a match-winning safety.
Yeah, you can't hit this. I don't think you can hit this. You know what? You know what I would do here? There's only one way to hit it.
Double the corner.
Shoot the cue ball into the
Points. Yeah.
And like that.
And I hope it goes up straight
up stream.
I've hit a ball like that before, but that's a low percentage shot.
That's the only shot.
He's trying to go up and down. It ain't going to happen.
Hitting them points is better because that ball will go up there.
If you hit it right, the ball will go up that way.
Hit the top point.
You got to hit it just right.
Hit the top point, and it just.
Nope. Ball in hand. This may be the last turn of the table for this match.
Yep. Yeah, he should have shot it into the points. There was no other.
Well, the story of this match is going to be the failed safety by Roberto Gomez, and then that great safety right there by Shane McMinn. Those were the two key shots. Both of them had that break shot mastered, but I think it's going to be Shane and Rob Saez next. Yeah, that's going to be a good match. What time you got?
1:25.
Oh, so we're going to come right back with another match. No rest for the wicked.
No.
Roberto gives up. We got a winner. Roberto's going to the loser side. Now, he's going to practice a little bit, and we're going to take a break. Be right back in 5 minutes.